Hey guys, it is Ben, aka the Fuseboxx, and it is once again that time for Fuseboxx Engaged. Yeah, it has been a rocky couple of days, but I am back on, and I have got a new project to show off, a new creator to the channel, and hopefully, we're going to get to know her, and then we will probably either veer off into some topics, or depending on who shows up on the panel, I'm sure they'll find ways to derail and we can mix it up. Because really, that's what we live for here. That's what it's all about. It's about the chaos and getting attention. But anyway, without further ado, I am now going to bring on my special guest. Please welcome Lori Calzatera.
Oh, you gave it the accent. I like it. Like, hey, Lori Calcaterra. No, it's just Lori Calcaterra. I'm good.
oh, shit.
You were being so fancy. But thank you. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely. So, let's see. Your campaign, let's see. When did you start it?
Oh, I think we're 3 days. It launched on Saturday night. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So day 3.
Okay, so we're right in the beginning.
Yeah.
And from what I saw on the page, it looks like you are doing damn well.
Sure am. It's great.
I mean,
it's a good feeling. I love it.
Let us know what is your secret?
A lot of work. It's a lot of work. Oh, you're here to derail William Russell. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for coming.
Everybody comes here to derail. That's like the whole point of the show. Literally, this is derailing the show.
The secret is plan ahead, research your audience, poll your audience, consistently deliver, and communicate well. That's it. That's the secret. Oh, and have a good idea. Right?
That's true. I mean, I think I have those. People like to tell me otherwise, but I think they're all wrong. But yes, indeed. So, I guess, tell me, let's see, you are the writer and creator, and you are also, I'm guessing, writer, producer. Do you draw it?
No. I pay much more talented people than myself to tell the story visually. I write all the things, and then they bring it to life on the paper. So I would not be here without them. 100%.
Oh, amen. Mm-hmm. I am a writer, and I do not draw as well. So
right. It's a special skill, man. There's art, and then there's sequential art, which is its own art. You know what I mean? So even if you can draw Pikachu, like that's not gonna, you can't do comics. Go learn sequential art.
Amen. I have no idea. I'm literally just it's like I'm just learning everything, even though I've already done 2 comics. It's like whenever I'm dealing with my artists, but the biggest thing for me is just like when I get the art back, it's like I get high off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like Christmas when you see something new and you're like, oh, this is so awesome. It's the best day.
And it's like, well, it's just that, it's like something that you were like conceptualizing and seeing it laid out in a masterful way. And you're just like, oh my God,
Yeah. Hi, everybody. There's Matt. Matt's like, I just color them.
Oh, Lordy.
Matt Chambers is the colorist on this book that we're talking about today. So, hey, Matt, how you doing?
Well, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good Lord.
If I need help, I think I'm good. I brought my knives, so if I need to throw down, I'm good.
You shut your mouth, sleeping. No, she comes here to start trouble. That's her entire MO. That's all she's about. She's just all about doing chaos.
I think
I am streaming from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
there you go.
So I'm hitting all three.
Yeah, I brought my I'm chilling with my karambit tonight. So
Yes, sleeping.
Like, I sit here
sleeping.
with my
sleeping.
What?
Get a good look at that thing. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Dylan, I'm too busy hosting on my own show. I don't bring the karambit. So when I'm on other people's show, I sit here and I fiddle. So I bring out the karambit. So that's how it works.
Yes, indeed. So I think it's about time well, actually, before I bring out the project, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about, so when did you get into comics? Like, or in terms of like creating them? Like, did you was it like, okay, leaving high school, I'm totally going to do comics? Or was it something that just came to you later on?
Yeah, definitely later on. So, and actually, my journey started with martial arts, which is a weird way to get into comics. But I started training martial arts in 1997. Sorry, Dylan. And I know a lot of people. By 2017, I was choreographing fight scenes for a production company in Detroit called Coattail Collective. And they were the first ones that asked me to write for them. They were like, hey, we love, what you're doing and the ideas you bring to set. You ever thought about writing something, like short form content for their YouTube channel? And so I started writing for them and got bit with the writing bug. I wrote Path of the Pale Rider as a full-length movie script back in 2018. So what we're going through, we're on issue number 8. So 1 through 12, I had completed in 2018 and had no idea what to do with it. Okay. So the production company is like, this is super cool, but there's no way we can produce this because it was so big. And so they're like, pitch it to Netflix. That seems to be the place. And like a few people that I talked to that were in the business were like, it feels like a Netflix production. Like it's that's where your home would be. And I was like, well, I don't want to pitch to Netflix. Like, one, how do I even set that up? 2, why would they invest in a no-name writer who's never published or has no audience? You know what I mean? And even if they did like it, they buy the rights completely, for people that don't know. So you don't get a say in who they cast or what they change or what time frame they turn around. And so if you sign your right, exactly. You sign your rights over them, you kiss your story goodbye. Right? And even if they do nothing with it, you can't do anything with it either. And so I was like, I'm not, one, this is the long shot anyway. So why don't I do something else? And it was my husband that came up with the idea that was like, why don't, and he's like, you can run a Kickstarter. He's been on Kickstarter for a lot longer than I have. And he was like, he reads a lot of like Batman graphic novels, The Killing Joke. We were reading like Image comics at the time. So Robert Kirkman, Walking Dead, Invincible, Why the Last Man Standing, like a lot of really good stuff. But that's kind of the era that I started reading comics. So like Who Watches the Watchmen, like these really dark, gritty stories. Most of them are not superhero. So that's kind of what I was drawn to. And so when my husband was like, you should Kickstarter this and turn it into a comic book, I was like, okay, how do I do that? That was in 2020. So I found an artist team. We had started production January of 2020. And of course, March 2020, the pandemic hit and everything fell apart. So,
great.
Yeah, of course, money that I spent down the drain. And it was one of those things like I couldn't find, when everything had calmed down, I was like, okay, if this is supposed to happen, I will find an artist who wants to be, it'll feel right, And so I was patient. I had a lot of portfolios that I looked through. None of them were quite right until I met Marco DeFio, and he's out of Arlington, Texas. I'm also in Texas. So it was like, oh, you're so close to me. I loved his style. And, we talked about the project, and he was already working on another like post-apocalyptic world. So I got to kind of see his style and in that mind as well. And so we were off and running January of 2022. We ran our first Kickstarter in March of 22, funded in April, and first published in July of 2022. And it's been every issue is every 6 months, and we just keep going and growing. And Matt Chambers came on at issue number 3 as our colorist, and he went back and colored issue number 1. And when we released our first trade paperback, everything was in color. Marco got busy, and so he left Path, and then I brought on Gilbert Perez, who you're seeing on the project now. One beautiful, beautiful stuff. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of our journey in a nutshell. I never thought I would be writing and in comics, but I'm having a blast. So,
oh God, yeah,
I'm stubborn to quit at this point.
well, I mean,
Hey,
God,
Ryan.
that you've got it down to a science. I mean, God,
like a wrecking ball.
I need to hire you to manage not only my comic, but I need to hire you to manage my life. I mean, good Lord.
Life coach is not on my resume. No,
not even coach. Like, just make my decisions for me.
Oh, sounds interesting. Is that a paying job?
Sure, why not?
You're like, here's $1.
But yeah, I think we have slightly similar stories. You know, I think you knocked it out the park way better than I did. But basically, I went to film school.
Oh yeah.
And initially my big goal was to be a screenwriter, actor, maybe do some editing on the side. Some issues came up in my life to where I had to kind of put that on the back burner. And then, you know, I started hearing about indie comics from YouTube. And, you know, I had dabbled in comics when I was younger. Not, you know, I wasn't like a fanatic about it, but I did like them.
Right.
And so I figured like I'd take some of my bigger ideas and I would decide to like see how they worked as comics and try to do the crowdfunding route. And I mean, so far so good. You know, I've funded 2 issues. But yeah, I got to pick up the pace with it. But the problem is with funding, you know.
And that's, you know, it's so hard as a creator. William Russell and I were on a live stream on Monday, and we were talking about like pulling the shade up, letting people see the creative process so they understand like why it costs so much money to produce comics, and like why does it take the amount of time that it does. Because the more that people know, I think would encourage them to become part of our journey. And at least the understanding is there. It's like, Lori, how come you can't produce a comic every single month? Well, I can't afford that. Right? I don't have the time. My artist team, they have a life, you know, and who's paying these people? Because someone needs to pay them. Right?
Yeah.
So it's, you know, pulling the Band-Aid off, letting people see, you know, what the process is really like. So they understand that, no, you're not going to get 12 books a year. You're lucky if you get 2.
Yep.
That's if everything goes right.
Oh God, yeah. Well, with any creative thing like comics, movies, video games, whatever, you have to expect that something is going to go wrong at some point in the process. Like, it always happens.
Usually.
You can get things down to the decimal point. There's always a curveball that life throws at you.
Like, right. And I mean, I think one thing that, just to toot my own horn, that I excel at is being able to see that something isn't working, and we're going to pivot, and we're going to take a different direction, and we're going to keep going. So I don't let it bog me down. I might feel bad, whatever it is. I might feel bad. Oh, my stuff, my print job is late. You know what I mean? But I communicate it to the backers. Say, this is what's happening. These are the steps that I'm going to do. So that way we still get you a product. So it's like, you just have to be able to pivot and move forward. And as long as you are honest and you are fulfilling, even if it's late, fulfilling.
Yeah.
You're right. Then I think the backers are understanding. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I like the big recommendation I give to everybody when they're crowdfunding is, when it comes to your delivery expectations, overestimate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like overshoot it, push that date back to give yourself time.
Yeah, but don't communicate it to your art team. Because then they're like, oh, we have until September. And be like, no, you have until June. Because if you tell them it's September, they might take until September. Not Matt, though. Matt would never do that. No.
Never. He's a saint.
Yeah. I love you, Matt.
Lordy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is about time for us to bring up said campaign.
See, Ryan, I'm good for that. And I always say this too. If there's something you're looking for and you don't see it on my campaign, shoot me a message. And if I have it, I will add it for you. If you're international and you want physical copies, shoot me a message because I want to weigh what I'm sending you so I can give you accurate shipping. I have international backers on this campaign. I've had them on every single campaign in the past. It's just I have to communicate like, hey, just send me a message because if you want one book or you want 6 books, that shipping is going to be way different, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at my bellies. Thank you. So cool.
So, I'm guessing from the images I've seen here that this is a zombie story.
Yes and no. I mean, like, I love putting the zombie imagery on the thumbnail and Kickstarter because it's exciting. But this guy's probably sneezing. and I mean, like, if you want to watch the video, then it'll explain like how the world works and like all the good stuff on the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, Yeah.
Hi there, I'm Lori Calcaterra, writer-creator of Path of the Pale Rider. Welcome to campaign for issue number 8. I have so little to show you and so much time. Strike that, reverse it. How you doing? Did you survive issue 7 okay? Issue 8 is a whole new ballgame. We're going to take a left turn and you're going to see things that you've never seen before in the apocalypse. Jude St. Clair, our beloved cowboy, has a new energy to his step and he is marching on to the Golden City. That's right. What do parties, a scandalous buffet, and sign language have in common? And that's Jude St. Clair in issue 8. Wait a minute. Are you new here? Let's back up. What is Path of the Pale Rider anyway? Oh yeah, Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse comic book series where death is broken. We're following a cowboy through the wasteland as he sifts through conspiracy theories trying to figure out what the heck happened. We don't have flesh-craving zombies. We have people whose soul didn't leave when their body died and their mind slowly rots. There's no magic bullet to the brain. There's no escape. You feel pain, you decompose, you lose your humanity. And by the way, this affects people, animals, insects, fish. So do you have like 5,000 questions about how this world works? So does everybody else. You got it? Okay. So what's new on this campaign? Oh, I have so much for you. As always, we have exclusive, unique items. We have ketchup tiers, hot sauce, amazing stretch goals, and tons of stuff in the add-on. Take your time and go look through the campaign, unless it's launch day, and then you better get in there fast, because I know those blankets are going to go. Also, are you a fan of William Russell and Lori Calcaterra? Because we have a bundle for you. That's right, we have The Angry Path, issues 1 through 8. It's actually a bundle of 9 covers. Plus, I'm making it available where you can go back and order previous variants by William Russell. So let's say you missed out issue number 3. You can add it on in this campaign. But it's only this campaign. So make sure you take advantage of that. Make sure you show some love to our team, Gilbert Perez on pencils and inks, Matt Chambers on colors, and Rachel Bullock, who is our beloved editor. I love this team. We wouldn't be here without them. Thank you for supporting this campaign and for supporting Indie Comic. And remember,
I have too much fun. So, did you get it? So we have undead, but they're not flesh craving zombies. It's just people whose soul didn't leave when their body died. So it's you in your body rotting, but you lose your memories. You can get violent or chaotic or vegetative. It hits everybody differently. And because the problem is death is broken, it's people, animals, insects, fish.
Huh.
So it's not your typical zombie genre. It's different, but it's still freaking devastating because when your kid is undead and they're sundowning and you don't know what to do with them, it's a problem, right?
No, I appreciate trying to do a different twist on the zombie trope.
Mhm.
Like, I think that's important because a lot of people just want to do the exact same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, and
So
I mean, like, I love zombie genre, and I just went and saw The Bone Temple and 28 Days Later and all the Romero movies and even the remakes and Train to Busan and I love them all. They all kind of have their place, but once the genre gets to we can fall in love with the monster, then you need to throw it out in the garbage and start again. So when we got Warm Bodies, I was like, nope, we're done. Time for something new. Time to start over. We cannot have a love interest that's a zombie. That's just wrong.
yeah, no.
And so what did I do? I gave us a love interest that's zombies. Ha, just kidding.
For a second, I thought you were being serious.
There is a love interest coming. I didn't say who though. I don't know if you guys have to wait and see if she's undead or not. And
Is she at the top of these legs?
Yes. Yes. For people that want to know, that's her. But we were also laughing like that could have been just legs too, because it's Path, where it was just like the legs dancing around with no torso and like which would have been hilarious. But nope, there's a person attached to that, and she's coming. I'll just put it that way. We'll have to see. You'll have to see.
I'm not gonna make you. I don't want to try to pressure you into doing spoilers.
Well, I won't. I mean, like, if you try and spoil stuff, I just won't let you. But I'm excited for this issue. I'm excited for you guys to see this character specifically. There's two big characters that are introduced in this issue. I'm gonna make that money. Shake that. Shake what your mama gave you. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now, Andrea. Shake what your mama gave you. Just saying. It's Vegas. What do you expect? Ooh.
If your soul didn't leave your... So, is this like a virus at all? Or is this like a spell or...
That's a good... They're both theories out there. So
it's not answered.
And not yet. Is it a government conspiracy, chemical spill, meteor from space, sentient yogurt? It could be anything at this point. They don't know. And that's actually the whole thing, is that our cowboy, his name is Jude St. Clair. He's been on this crazy journey and he's trying to figure out what happened. And then, of course, once he figures it out, can he put it back to the way that it was? Because we're 10 years into this apocalypse. And, of course, it's not getting any better. So he's trying to figure it out.
And so, and is this like an alternate history? Is this like the 1800s?
Future. Well,
okay.
it's 2020 when it started, so it's technically 2030. Yeah.
All right. No, I was seeing cowboys and I was getting jazzed.
Because things devolve back to the Wild West, because when you don't have electricity and you're on a horse traveling through the Americana West, right? You have one pair of clothes. Right? Then it's lawless. Like we had banditos in issue 6 and we had undead banditos in issue 5, and that was a mess. There's so much that happens in the 10 years that just devolves back to that Wild West. But you still see things like we have modern type technology and there's still guns. And if you have money, you might have cars, right? So that's still a possibility, because this all started March 5th, 2020. And I wrote that in 2018, which I get blamed for the COVID pandemic. Sorry. So.
Oh man. See, oh yes. Yes. That's all I can say. Yes. I love that concept of
Right.
bringing back the Wild West style as like a natural evolution from the apocalypse.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I used to watch Westerns with my dad. It was a lot of Clint Eastwood movies and spaghetti Westerns. And I think that's just like the gateway drug to watch apocalypse movies. Because again, it's like lawless and there's tribes of people and it's very little resources and you're just trying to survive, and then fight back against these forces that are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very natural for those two to bleed together. And William's right. Once the tech is gone, you're mostly back to the Wild West anyway. Now, did you see this cover, Ben?
Is that a cover?
That's a variant cover. That's a Ken Salinas cover. But if you scroll down one more, you'll see what it does because it looks kind of funky. It's called Blink. And these covers come with a pair of those red and blue 3D glasses. It's 2 different images.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cool.
Good Lord.
You scroll right past William Russell's 2 covers, by the way, and he's here in the chat. So you got to go back up and look at those.
I was doing it.
Okay, just making sure. I was like, no.
What is up, cynic?
Well, Ben, everybody abandoned you with this fantastic book, and you couldn't get anybody to come on with you. This book looks fantastic, by the way. It looks really good. It's amazing.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, of course.
Something tells me that's your doing.
What do you mean?
I think you're up to something.
What am I up? I'm literally here to support you.
Sure.
I'm here to support you and Lori's book. It looks very good. We just linked it in my Discord, so hopefully people purchase it because the art is fantastic. And other than that, I don't know. I don't control any of the other people that come on your show, Ben. They may be my co-host and mostly my panel and mostly my business partners in my comic book company, but I don't control them. Just the paychecks.
Now, okay, so this one is a re-release of issue number 2 because William and I have been working together for a few years now, but he actually picked up doing variants for Path of the Pale Rider at issue number 3. And so we got to issue 7 and William was like, why don't we go back and do issue 1 and 2? It just makes sense. And I was like, you're a genius. And so we re-released issue number 1 with a variant cover. And now this is issue 2. So that's where we were talking about the Angry Path. You can now get issues 1 through 8 with William Russell variants. So if you are a William Russell fan, and if you're not, he will beat you into submission until you are a fan. You can get a whole set of his books. And then you could add on variants too.
He and I've been hooked up on the Facebook. So
you did?
Yes. For quite a while. So
so you know.
I appreciate. No, I mean this looks great. I mean, good
Is it
God.
still Tuesday, Fish? It's just been one long Tuesday.
Say what?
Fish Lee in the comments is like, whoa, this isn't Tuesday morning again. He's like, did I miss a whole week? Because I host a podcast Tuesday mornings. And so I was live today, and then now I'm live with you again. So everybody's like, wait a minute. We don't usually see you this late. No.
So yeah, we got some rewards.
Angry Path.
Oh my God, you've got everything.
I do. I literally have the everything in the kitchen sink. We have t-shirts and hoodies, and not just like 1 or 2 designs. Look at all these. Look. They go on forever. And
oh my God, that bear design looks so good.
Cool. We got graffiti and we got the discs. These are technology. This one's a best-selling one. We got hoodies that you can add on. That's Big Boy James. Toasty. I mean, there's so many. Sad Pancake, who is a little undead dog.
So you've probably got a shit ton of lore for this. So
yes,
how much of it can you give us without spoiling?
What do you mean? Well, I
Like,
can't tell
in
you how it
terms of,
started.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you going to say? Well, I mean, like, ask me
So-
questions about how the world works. Like, I'll ask you a question. Would you eat a hamburger if it still moved?
Yes.
No.
If it was like
If it
moving?
had fingers
Meat.
like that? No.
Not fingers, but like the meat itself in the hamburger was like pulsating while you ate it. Would you eat it?
No, not
If
for
it's a
me.
smash burger, then yes. But if it's like one of those big, thick ones, I'd walk away from it.
But you would feel it squirming
Uh-huh.
as it went through your entire body and as it came out the other side.
Sounds like a good time.
All right, then you're in. Now we know who's surviving the apocalypse. It's this guy.
So the meat, how is the meat? Is it still alive or is it like radioactive or?
No, it's still alive. So death is broken. So meat moves. It continues to move. So like your body, if you were to cut your arm off, your arm could still move independently from your body. There's no bullet to the brain. There's no escape. There's all you did was make that undead person more chaotic because they have less of their brain to access.
Oh, that's a really cool
shit.
premise. Yeah.
So
it's basically like Ben on normal though.
No, I would be the guy in that Funko Pop right there.
Ben, I think this story's already started in real life, and that happened to you like
Shut
6
your
months
mouth.
it's
ago.
scary. I mean, like, but there's a lot of things that did happen that and again, I wrote this in 2018, like completely finished in 2018. And
Jeez.
then 2020 happened and like I wrote riots and we're seeing people told to stay home and curfews and the government in my story makes everybody wear these it's called a disc. It's a heart monitor that you wear on the outside. And when you tap it, it activates and it turns green if you're alive and it beats with your heart and it has the sound blub 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 blub. So it's video audio that you are alive, right? And then it turns red if you're undead and it alarms. But I was like, of course we're humans and we're gonna hack stuff like that because it's technology and we hack stuff. So now it's like, do you have undead that are walking around with a green disc? And how long can they mask being undead?
Oh, Ben's been doing it for 6 months now.
Don't let them catch you.
3 months.
Don't let them catch you. They'll throw you in the undead retirement community and that's the last we'll see you.
Ben, we started FFS like 6-7 months ago. You came on, done one joke on the anime show, and you've yet to stop making. The
I
same
have
joke
no.
over and over.
I have done many different jokes.
Same
Mr.
variation,
Two
same
Teeth.
style.
Mr. Two Teeth over here, repeating the same joke over and over and over and over for 6 months.
Is that what? Oh, is that what the 2 teeth joke is now?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Twirl my knife.
Yeah, I got backup, Cynic.
Well, that's fine.
She's got a blade.
She can carry a show.
It's curved.
Oh
This is
no.
a karambit.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lot of fun to use.
It has a foreign sounding name, so that means it must be dangerous.
It means it's illegal in the UK.
Probably everything's illegal in the UK. Let's be honest. So, that right there is the new pop on the campaign for. We have 5 available. 3 have been claimed, and it's Jude St. Clair. He's been electrocuted. So, something happened in issue 7 to make him look like this. You'll have to read to find out. But this is hilarious to me. Poor Jude in his state. So these are not made by Funko, just so people are aware. These are custom made. I paid for these to be custom made after campaign. So even though there's 5 available, if those 3 people are the only 3 that back this, those are the only 3 people that get this. We don't make any more. So they're pretty exclusive.
Are you gonna take the extras and like burn them?
No
and then
extras.
Film them.
They're made to order. So if only 3 people order, I contact the studio and I say, "Can you make me 3?"
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had pre-made 5.
No, I only make 5 available, but they don't make them until I tell them how many. So
Okay.
This
Well,
one
that's
is mine. To
smart
see the
way
one
to
in the
do it.
picture, that one is mine. It belongs to me. And so 5 are available for the backers of this model that I've had made for myself. Does that make sense?
And they have the potential to become very valuable.
Yeah, someday. And then secret rewards. So if you're brave, I change this out every campaign so that the secret reward will change in dollar amounts just depending on how creative I am and what I want to do. But I've 3D printed stuff. I've inlaid sterling silver into wooden keychains. I built working discs. The first one I did, I built these wooden boxes and I sent people a glass bottle of ashes and bones.
Oh my God.
Because I'm warped. And so those are always a fun time. And some people, when they find out what they are like, I need that. I want it next time. So sometimes I might make it available on the next campaign, but usually not after that because I handcraft all those. So,
Oh my
wooden
God.
covers. Have you had a wooden cover before?
Never. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
They are amazing. Look at this because I have one right here.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So I mean, it's on the comic. It's not, but these are so cool because again, it's like it's embossed because you can feel like I can feel the ribs, and I go to a laser printer and print these myself, and then I clean them up and then I stain them. So this one's a little bit more gray. I've done like a reddish stain and a blonde stain. So these are super cool. So the middle 4 issues, we're doing these wooden covers, and then we're going to change to something else. So if you want a wooden cover, this is your chance.
Get on it. Good Lord.
Yeah.
This is blowing my mind. I've never heard of such a thing.
They're super cool.
This is a really fun looking campaign.
I didn't know that.
Didn't I warn you, Ben? I was like, 1, you're going to have 5,000 questions about my world. 2, my campaign's pretty chaotic.
But it's the right kind of chaos. It's
good
chaos.
It's good chaos. Where it's like, what is that? Does she have what? Wooden covers. All right.
So are you're doing the wooden covers custom yourself?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay.
I was like,
so many questions. I have so many so all of them, none of them are alike. It's not like you're getting, everyone's gonna have a different sort of touch to it because they're all, handcrafted, bespoke, I guess you would say.
Well, they're all laser printed, so I'm not. I'm not.
I'm talking about like with the stain and everything. It's
the
not
stain
gonna
is
be
all
exactly,
going to be the wood grain is all different, so everyone has its own character.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I make them myself because I want I would love to go back and just do 1 through. We're going to do 1 through 12 in a wooden cover someday. That would be freaking awesome.
Where in the world did you get this idea from?
Edward Davis, I want to say, because he was doing just the plaques.
Yeah.
He was doing wooden plaques and he was ordering them and they were $25 each. So they're pretty pricey. But I was like, why couldn't we put that as a cover? You do metal covers the same way where you do it on like an aluminum plaque and then you attach it to the comic. I was like, you can do wood that way. Yeah. And then I found out I had access to a makerspace and then it was a done deal.
Jesus.
So.
Damn. Good Lord.
Hi, fish.
Again, if you're available to manage my comic or my life, we can talk about numbers.
Get on.
All right.
Right, Ben?
Andrea was like $1 a decision. I was like, wow, that might we go. We do have a choose your own adventure style book. It's Choose Your Own Path. It's 60 pages written by myself. It has some illustrations by David Rodriguez in black and white. And you get to walk around the world. You put on the hat and boots and you run bounties in the apocalyptic West. You see how long you survive. You can die like on page 4. It's amazing. And then if you die, you just start over and you go again. But even though you're dead, you're undead. You know what I mean? So.
Well, yeah. Well, like that's the thing I love about the story of death being broken.
Right.
Like what happens.
So I know I torment my readers because I'm always like, we could kill Jude and the story can continue. So 7, I think number 7, I was really mean. I was just like, does he live? Does he die? Who knows? And like we were placing bets And then there was definitely some throwing of the comic book at the end of 7. So it's great. It's great. Trade paperback.
We need that. We need more of that in this world. We need people getting pissed off about dilemmas at the end of comic books.
That's me. I'm the queen of cliffhanger.
100%.
I know. I'm going to send those to you, Fish. It's your fault. I know. Poor Andrea. She was like 7. Yeah. I was like, just be careful. Don't throw it too hard. Don't ruin your book.
So we got poker cards.
Okay, so we have different levels of stretch goals. This is an add-on here. This is a poker card box. So we've been building a deck for several campaigns, and it's to the point where we have enough where people are like, I'm losing my poker cards. And I was like, okay, so now I'm going to produce a card box. So add it on so you can start putting your cards all in one place and they don't get lost. Just don't lose the box of cards, right? Because that's a problem. Now, I had a bunch of exclusive items, but I think a majority of them are gone at this point because they were like knifing each other in the comments when I launched. So these were like the go-to. This was the hot item of the campaign. I have these 50 by 60 fleece blankets. There's 2 of them with Big James, and they were gone in the first 3 backers.
The bear's name is Big James.
Yeah.
Okay. People need to get this book just because of the fact that there's a bear named Big James.
Okay, so in the first book, Jude is on his way. He's looking for this dude named Dwayne Fink, and he's holed up in this place it's a town called Santa Claus. I'm not lying. It's a place. It's a town in Arizona called Santa Claus.
A real town, actually?
It is, but it's a ghost town, so there's nobody there. But yes, there is a town called Santa Claus that Jude St. Clair is trying to get to. And so he's going along this freeway, which is like really dilapidated and dangerous, and there's rocks falling and stuff. And he gets to this freeway where this huge bear is lying all the way across the road. So on the right side, it's a cliff up, so you can't escape. And on the left side, it's a cliff down, so you can't escape this road. And so he and his horse sneak over this bear. And then Jude has done something stupid and picked up like a souvenir off the road, which then falls out. This glass shatters and the bear is awake. And there are major consequences to that. So he gets to Santa Claus and he's in bad shape. But the bartender looks at him and says, "Did BJ get you?" And he's like, "What did you just say to me?" He's like, "The bear. His name is Big James." He's like, "Name that thing?" It's like, "Yeah, that's BJ. He lives there." It's like, oh my god. So he's kind of our mascot. We got a lot of different bear related merch because everybody loves Big James, even though he is terrible.
I love the detail.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's 1 of these left. There was 3. 2 of them are claimed. I think there is still 1 left. So it's a poker card. This is one of our undead. She's a bandita, and her name is Lola. She's been in a couple issues, and she's important to Jude St. Clair, and she took a left turn to take on a personality. And so she would shoot you in the face with no hesitation. And so I took 4 cards to the shooting range, and I put Lola in my brain and in my trigger finger, and I blew some holes into some poker cards. So there's 1. That's by me. I went to the range and shot it myself. Thank you. See, pretty good, right?
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like cards that our dear creator has shot, here you are.
This is kind of a collector's item. There's only a handful. These are gone. Bracelets. They were custom made bracelets. They have like fake Big James blood.
How do
the
I
mug
get
is
one
gone.
Of those? How do I get one of those bracelets, huh?
They're all gone.
You couldn't make another one? I swear.
I didn't make them. I paid someone to make those.
Boo!
I know. I only paid for so many. So unfortunately, those are all gone. But I might bring back a different design for next campaign. If people want more bracelets, I'll talk to this creator and she'll make some more, but we'll change up the design because this one is like a Western with the the faux blood, and a bear. So we'll come up with something different.
Hell yeah. Well, see, you're playing it smart. You're keeping them super limited so that they can become valuable. I get it.
Yeah, and I mean, like a lot of this stuff is handcrafted. So there's time and effort and passion and love put into these, and you don't get that from anything that's mass produced. You just don't. This mug is a unique item. I go to this ceramics place, and I'm not throwing the mug, but I paint it with the slip and the pattern and everything. And so I change out the mug style, and I change out the color and the style every time. It has this beautiful, here I have it. It's like a POTPR pattern. But this, I'm sorry, it's claimed. So it's like, I could show it to you, but it belongs to somebody, but it's gorgeous. You know what I mean? It's like, and so these take time. These take time, and I have to, unfortunately, like take time out of my schedule to go to the place and spend money on the thing. And these aren't cheap. So that's why there's usually just one on the campaign. People ask me to do more, but again, it's just like, it just depends on what time I have. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, good Lord. Like you.
I know. I rebind books. So this one is still available. If someone wants a rebound book by Lori Calcaterra, that is it's a paperback size.
Now, wait.
Yes.
Is it that book?
It's this book that I'm going to rebind. Let me show you. I have some rebound books over here.
I'm
So like here's a buddy of mine. This was a soft cover, and I ripped off the soft cover and I built a hard cover for it, and I added interiors, and I added like the foil, and I added a bookmark, and this is faux leather, but I'll rip covers off and I'll completely remake the book.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm going to do to this one.
Could we physically do that to Ben? Could we rip his cover off and physically remake him into a better version of himself?
I am perfection.
And I don't think you can do that unless it's actually Path of the Pale Rider. You can rip off the cover on a human, but you can't put it back together.
Well, I'm just saying, is there a creator space we could drag Ben to and give it a shot?
Put it in the laser and be like, start. It probably wouldn't go very well. So that one is up for grabs. So this is a one unique item. I'm going to bind it in some pleather, so it'll look similar like the leather cover, but it's going to be it's going to be human flesh colored.
Nice.
Because it's cannibal rednecks.
Lordy.
Have you looked into getting actual human flesh to try that?
No.
Is the question.
Did you think of all of this yourself?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, there's just it's also out of the box.
I was sitting here just absorbing it. Normally I talk a whole lot on shows, and I'm sitting here absorbing it going, I just wanted to put a book out. Now there's just all these
you don't
world of ideas that
you do not have to be this crazy. You don't.
Yeah, there's no way I could, because I'm way too lazy to do everything you're doing. But there's tons of like really cool ideas that you have like really sparked some creative interest there for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I do a lot, but I love it. I'm so chaotic, and I collect hobbies like they're going out of style.
Like
so
the bracelet, for example, I'm doing a book called Crimson Veil, and it's a vampire. And I was like, well, that's a really cool tier.
Do you want the info for my lady that makes those? She would love to make you some. She loves it.
Love for you to shoot. You're on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
All right. At Ambient Aristotle is my Twitter handle. Stimulated Cynic is the.
You're gonna have to drop it in the private chat, please.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
But she's her name is Arlise Delgado, and she's a fan of Path and of like Psycho Sal and William Russell and Charter Comics. It's all down here in Texas, and so that's how I met her. And she just started doing these bracelets recently. And where did I put it? I think it's still out there. I didn't bring it back. But she made me a Path of the Pale Rider bracelet. And I was like, this is gorgeous. I was like, what? Are you doing these now? She's like, yeah, it's for fun. And I like doing it, blah, blah. And I was like, would you make some for my campaign? And she was like, abso-freaking-lutely. So that's one of the things I love to do is find creators that are local to me or like part of our family, our extended family of Path. And I want to hire them to work on Path. If it's merch or art or coffee beans, I don't care. Let's put it on
anything to get the book's name out there is what you're doing. You're like,
well, and this is one of my I mean, like, I want to help other people get their book out there too. You know what I mean?
Got you.
This will make you uncomfortable. This book will gross you the F out.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. So like, you know, if you want to be uncomfortable in your skin.
I mean, you know, I'm on YouTube.
Claims, those are gone.
Ben wakes up every day.
Swag bags. If you don't want to decide what your merch is, and you just be like, Lori, pick it for me. I have like a $10 one and a $25 one, and I'll just go through my previous merch and throw it at what I think you would like in a bag. Goes to you in your box. So that's a fun way because I'm always making new things. I'm always beta testing new things, and so you might get something that is new. You might get something that I produced a while and I only got like 2 left.
Yeah.
So it's super special and rare. So there's some cool stuff when you get a swag bag. Oh, and the hot sauce.
We have hot sauce.
Yeah, I saw the hot sauce when I was perusing because I was gonna back something and I saw the bracelets. I was like, well, they're claimed. I at least have to ask before I go somewhere else to look for something else. But
oh my god,
I saw the hot sauce and I was like, wait, where are you getting the hot sauce from? And
from scratch?
Yeah, I was about to say you're making it. Okay. This is wild. I was just gonna come up with fully Ben, and now I'm very enticed by all of this. This is crazy.
Yeah. We started with one sauce, and it started kind of as a novelty. So my friend, Christopher Brown, who writes this book.
Yeah.
He's an outdoorsman, and he also makes hot sauce. And so the Path of the Pale sauce is a barbecue ghost pepper sauce. And it's his recipe. He made it. And he was like, hey, Lori, just for fun, can I put Big James on the label? And I was like, absolutely. That's hilarious. I was like, all I want in return is send me 2 bottles. I want one for me and I want one for my dad, just because it's hilarious. And I want to try some sauce, right? It's Big James on it. And so I took a picture of this bottle and I was like, look what I have. Put it on social media. And then people were like, that's great. How do I get one? And I was like, don't tell them, Dylan. Be quiet. But then it immediately was like, how do I get this? How do I get this? And I was like, Chris, I was not anticipating that. I was like, do you want to make hot sauce for my campaigns? Do you want me to buy it from you? Like, what do you want me to do here? And it was like, Laura, you know your way around a kitchen. He's like, here's the recipe. Here's your supplies. Here's where you buy your labels. He's like, go make some hot sauce. And I'm like, all right. So I think I put it up on campaign number 3. And I sold like 6 bottles, maybe. Last campaign, issue 7, I sent out 43 bottles of hot sauce. And so I've been adding flavors, and I just added a new flavor this campaign. We love it. They love it. My readers, my fans are foodies. And so at this point, I just try to find food items I can add to the campaign for them, because they love it. So
do you ever have time to sleep?
No, I don't sleep. What's that?
Do you ever have time to, like, sit down?
Not today.
God, I mean, you do everything.
I do, but I mean, like, okay, I'm not the artist though, right?
True.
And so while the art team, I tag them in, and like Gilbert's doing pencils and inks, and then he sends it to Matt, and Matt's coloring. I'm making hot sauce. So we're all working, you know what I mean? But I don't have art to do. I make hot sauce. I make the t-shirts. I make the secret rewards. I do a lot of stuff. But I mean, like, the mug is already made, and like the onesies I have to order, but they're well, I'm not gonna lie, the onesies are hard to make, but I will do them for my readers because they deserve it. Hi. But yeah. Oh, so I'm a vampire. Sometimes. It's only because I don't sleep well. Once you get older, you don't sleep well anyway. But I love what I did here because now it's just like a list of hot sauce. You can choose 1 bottle, 3 bottles, or 5 bottles in a box. So those are your options. And when the surveys go out, let's say you ordered a 5 box, you tell me which flavors you want in that 5 box.
Oh God!
You can get 5 bottles of barbecue if you want, which someone has done. And I was like, "You're a weirdo, man. You want one? He got 1 Carolina Reaper and he got 4 barbecue sauces." And then 2 weeks later, he sent me a picture of them empty, and I was like,
you. I
"What
mean,
are you
you.
doing?"
I'm assuming you probably have to sell these outside of the campaign, also.
I sell them at Comic Cons. Yeah, at my table at the cons. So it's great because I have comics and I have hot sauce. The hot sauce is all labeled directly about the comic, and then in the comic there's a reference to why the zombies love hot sauce. It's because their senses are dulled. And you know how your brain works where you smell something and you have a memory?
Yeah.
Right? Taste can work that way too. So they put a drop of hot sauce on their tongue and they remember things. And so like there's a camp, just a bunch of undead people and Jude, of course, and they're sitting around a campfire passing around a bottle of hot sauce, and they're saying we remember what it's like to eat food and hopefully remember something else.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it all ties kind of together.
I mean, yeah, you definitely think outside of the box. And that is just the kind of uniqueness that, like, you know, I think you're gonna go places.
Why, thank you.
With this story, and I think you should sell these hot sauces. Like, try selling it to some like restaurants.
I can do that now. So I function under Texas cottage law because FDA is a whole nother thing. It's really crazy to get FDA approved. I would have to rent space in a commercial kitchen and get insurance, and in order for that to even be profitable, I'd have to be pumping this out almost every day. So you know what I mean? The hot sauce is fun, but the comic book is the priority to me. You know what I mean? And I can, under Texas cottage law, wholesale this now. They just changed that in 2026. So I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, the fact that you're already at issue 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in Discord, was that there was 8 issues. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, we're pretty far in. It's great though, because you've got to see so much and understand the world and watch it fall apart and build your theories about what's really going on here. And then like issue 7 is a rude awakening and like everything goes wrong. And issue 8, we're getting to the meaty stuff, right? So we're getting to a place where the answers are going to start to come. And if you're paying attention, you can figure it out. So I've told people from the beginning, in these first 12 issues, Jude St. Clair does figure it out. So we're right there. So if you're paying attention, you could figure it out in 8. If you don't figure it out in 8, you definitely can figure it out in 9. And if you don't figure it out in 9, I kind of just slap you in the face with it in issue 10. Like, this is what's happening.
That's probably going to be me. I mean.
But I mean, like, I write riddles. You guys, we haven't even touched the surface. I write riddles. So the back cover of every issue is a riddle for you to solve, which takes you to somewhere in the real world, usually. So it's like we have hidden videos on YouTube. We have working phone numbers. There's a Wikipedia out there. There's one that if you solve it, something shows up in your mailbox from a character, like they're talking to you. There's so many different layers to this. It's just so much fun. I'm having a blast. So if you have to do the riddles, no. But if you do the riddles, you have a little insight about what's going on more than what I'm giving you on the pages.
Really?
I don't know how to feel about this.
This one?
Can
we talk about this?
It fills me with confusing feelings.
It should, because again, it's Vegas, and this tells you about where we are. So this poor girl has been shot. They harvested her organs because she doesn't need them anymore. They sewed her back up and they said, get back on stage and get back to work.
Wow.
Good Lord.
All right.
And so I have questions for you guys.
Okay.
Schmecks with the undead. Is it okay?
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not? These undead, they're not really dead.
They're not trying to eat you.
They're decaying.
Oh, they're dead though. She stink. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna need some
fresh?
lube.
All right,
You're gonna need some lube.
How fresh is the question, right?
That's what I meant.
No.
How long is it okay for?
I mean,
never.
Couple days, maybe. Ben, you're a prude.
No.
Ben, you were gonna marry a guy from Venezuela.
10
no,
years
that is a
into
woman.
This apocalypse. Maybe cultural norms have changed.
100% they've changed. Yeah, Ben, you were considered handsome in the 40s. You're now considered ugly.
I'm considered.
That's like the cultural norms have changed. So eventually, dead women will be attractive to people.
Well, when half the population or more than half the population is undead.
Yeah.
Is it okay? You know what I mean?
What happens, Ben? Okay, hear me out. Let me walk this out for you, Ben. Your Venezuelan boyfriend that you had turned back in Texas, right? You're in love. You're in love. And that Venezuelan boyfriend of yours gets murdered brutally somehow, some way, right? Tragic scooter accident. And what are you going to do? You're in love.
That's no.
You're going to wait. Now you're going to say the love of my life just because you smell a little funny, go away?
Well, and I mean, here's the thing, because maybe at first she can remember you and can consent, but not for long, because she's going to lose your memory.
Just give her hot sauce, though.
Maybe hot sauce will help. And now, again, we're 10 years into this. And so at this point, the undead are doing things like self-embalming, and they're using like chemical and makeup combination to make them have the complexion of living. Right. And so it's easier for them to pass as human for a lot longer, but eventually death will catch up. The confusion, the memory loss, the violence can kick in. You never know, because it's all different for everybody. So,
well,
yeah, no, I so have been in love. Yeah, I don't think I would, just because they're dead now. I mean, no, there's no way I would like run them off. Ben, you're a horrible human being.
Can the undead own property?
Ooh, well, okay. So as a real estate agent, no. Once you've been declared dead, that property goes to whatever heir is there. Well, depending on your state laws. But
where do they go?
Well, in the census, they count as 3/5 of a person. So
now we have a class of humans that are less than.
Well, I mean, the problem I'm seeing is if they lose because I wasn't here for the beginning part of the way the story worked. If they are losing their faculties, they would still have to be cared for some way, but they wouldn't be able to maintain property or taxes or anything like that. So you would have to be able to give it to an heir, and then they would have to become a ward of that heir. So
now let me ask you this. So there is a place called the Undead Retirement Community. It costs money to put them there.
Yeah.
Would you put them there?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's where Ben lived already. Yeah, I'd put him there.
If they come and take them, and they're saying, we're going to take them to the Undead Retirement Community, and you can't go, and you call and nobody answers. How do you feel now?
Well, what are they doing to them?
That's a great question. You don't know.
They're making them go strip like this.
I mean, they can't kill.
She's in Vegas. She's not at the Undead Retirement Community.
But they can't kill them.
Correct. They can't. So
they're experimenting on them.
What are they doing with them?
They're experimenting on them, or they're turning them into hamburgers.
Soylent Green is people. You know that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where I was going. See, great minds, Ben. You didn't know where that was going, huh?
I got lost.
I know.
You don't know Soylent Green?
I know the name.
You never watch. Oh. I can't with you, Ben. Ben, I can't.
I've heard of things.
Just go spoil it for yourself on Google. Go, not right now, but like later. Go spoil Soylent Green to see what the twist was on that one. You'll get it.
See,
Yes, Roygen made a good point. That was the next thing I was going to say. I would just use them as a free labor force in some shape, form, or fashion. That's what Lori's doing. That's how she's cranking out all these items for her campaign.
But I'm choosing to do that.
That actually makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, like you don't have some undead people that you've experimented with in your basement making all these trinkets and items on your tiers. Sure. Okay. I believe that.
Nah. I have TikTok proof. You can go watch my reels. I make all that stuff. Video evidence. So, I mean, as you guys can see, there's like, this just makes 5,000 questions. Can they own guns? Can they drive? Should there be a curfew? Should they be segregated from the living?
I think that would be best.
Point?
Well, I mean, right now, Ben is basically the undead, the way he acts on stream. Well, no, I think that he was segregated from the living. So, I would say probably, right?
See, I would go
if they all become chaotic or vegetative or violent, right? At some point, wouldn't it make sense to segregate them before they become that way?
Yes,
I agree with
that's slippery slope, isn't it?
I would even go so far as to say that I think that the dead and the undead, or no, the undead and the living should have separate water fountains.
And your views on segregation are already pretty bad, so I know you're going to separate the dead from the humans. All right. From the living, I should say.
Yeah, you know me.
No.
You know me, my southern racism.
It's just
he's laughing because like he made fun of me because of. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, Ben, don't give in to my bullying.
No, we're gonna keep this above the fray.
I like Lori better than you, so I just want you to know that, Ben.
Oh, gee, what a shock!
I came on here because I felt bad for you, and I was like, you know what?
Sure, right.
And, then I was gonna mess with you, but Lori's campaign is so exciting to me, and it's really the fact that you're finding all these fun ways to expand on your world is crazy to me. Like I wouldn't consider myself a creative. I sort of got bullied into doing writing comic books, but all these fun little things that you're doing, my brain is just exploding on thinking of what I can now do with some of my stories. So
did you go down to stretch goals? We didn't even talk about those.
Oh wait, there's there's more.
Wait, yeah, I thought we had hit the
bottom. We got down to hot sauce.
Oh, right. Oh my God. I remember seeing this on Facebook.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm obsessed with these little anxiety bookshelves. They come with these tiny little books. And my daughter got one for Christmas. And they're fun. You go through all the books and you kind of like, you organize them. Like I found all the Harry Potters and put them on the same shelf. And then there's the Hunger Games and the Tolkien books. And so there's classics and new books. Anyway, and then when you get mad, you just shake the whole damn thing and you start over. But I was like, well, I have a book. I want to put it on the bookshelf. So I figured out how to make these myself. And I told everybody that if we got to 100 pre-launch followers, which we did, I will send every physical backer a Path of the Pale Rider mini book. Congratulations. We unlocked that before we launched.
How do we read it?
You don't. It's not an actual book. It's very little eyes. You're not supposed to read it. You're just supposed to like put it on your little mini shelf and look at it like, haha.
I feel like I've been lied to.
This is what they are. This is what they do. So we have two kinds of stretch goals running this campaign. So we talked about the poker box, but this is the poker cards. So every 50 backers, we unlock a poker card on the campaign. And so people that have been following the campaign since I unleashed this have gotten all these cards for free, which is super cool. And if you're finding us now, you will find all of these cards in the add-ons because my goal is everybody have a complete deck when we get to the end of the deck.
Okay.
So there's been 11 cards unlocked. You can get them separately, or if you want the whole set, there's one add-on that's like full set of previous poker cards. Get that one because you can only have 10 add-ons and there's 11 cards. So don't add them on separately if you want the whole shebang. So we have currently 83 backers. So we unlocked one poker card. So if you scroll down to the next part, you'll see we unlocked a poker card. It's the Jack of Spades. Excuse me. The spades are the kind of the undead suit. So if you look like what's coming up, it's like you got Ace of Spades, you got Big James, you got Lola, and now you have this bandito called Miguel Blanco, who's a badass.
Oh God, that is the perfect name for a bandito.
Oh, really?
Miguel Blanco.
Yeah.
Black Miguel.
Blanco is white.
Oh yeah, you're right. I always get that confused. I'm racist. Hey, One Gun.
Hey, Cedric, man. I did not. I thought I put the link for you in the fucking anti-gay ops room, and when I looked, that's like, oh, I didn't. Like, fuck. You know, I was like, what? I was wondering where the fuck you were, like the whole time. I was like, where are these guys at? Didn't I get the link out?
No, you didn't.
But
Get
I
the link.
did.
It's all right, buddy. Next time I'll hop on.
Sorry about that, man.
You're perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, did you like the show today? What was it?
It's a very good show. I enjoyed it. Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. As long as you enjoyed it.
Hey, One Gun.
What's up, Mr. Fuseboxx? How's it going, sir?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Just came here to chill out, man. I just came off Mike's show a few minutes ago, and I was like, well, your show is here. Might as well come on to support you, just like I support everybody.
Well, hell yeah. Well, we are looking at one of the most awesome campaigns ever conceived of.
Oh my God, you're promoting people?
Oh yeah, I've never done that before.
Oh yeah, you know, because we're not better streamer YouTubers.
Well, anyway, we got poker cards unlocked this campaign.
So right now we have the one because we're at 83 backers, so we're close to unlocking the one at 100. We're just not quite there yet. I mean, like we're on day 3, so we'll get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, God, I forgot. This is only 3 days in, and you've already got things sold out.
Damn.
So we've unlocked multiple stretch goals. We unlocked another one today. I haven't announced it because I'm hoping for a little more cushion. Because every time you were like, unlock a stretch goal, someone's like, oh, I should cancel. And then you're like, never mind.
I'm sorry. This is my first time meeting you and seeing your campaign. Wouldn't mind like taking like 5 minutes out to explain what the heck's going on so I can like go woohoo.
Sure. Path of the Pale Rider is a Western apocalypse series where death has been broken. So your body can die, but your soul does not leave your body upon death. There's no bullet to the brain. There's no escape. You feel pain. You lose your memories, your humanity. It's pretty bad. But you're also not a flesh-eating zombie. You are you.
Oh, yeah. I was
in
just
your
going to
body.
say that. Okay.
Right?
You become like a ghoul, sort of, kind of?
It's like dementia fast forward, but yes, with the body horror aspect of it. Because you're rotting, right?
Yeah.
And since it's death that's the problem, it's people, animals, insects, and fish too. So
so that's pretty cool because now it's not like you're just a dead person. It's more like you're in the world of dead almost.
Yes.
The world of the dead.
So we have overpopulation. We were talking about societal issues that happen. I was asking the guys questions like, would you eat a hamburger if it still moved? Would you have schmecks with your significant other if they were undead? And for how long is that okay? Can you own property? What do you do with undead kids? Like, there's a lot going on.
So we're talking about like undead, like, okay, you had vampires, which are like the living dead, I guess. And then you have zombies who are the undead. So is this like the state they're in? So like an in between the two or something like that? Because vampires think them.
Well, I think vampires are more like they bite people, they're insatiable, and like other people can catch it. Like death is broken. You can die of cancer, you can get run over by a car, and you just like you're just you, but you're rotting. So like you can't even call in dead. You have to go to, like some in the beginning they were just going back to work like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, like I don't have a heartbeat, but I'm here.
So it's so the flesh is not regenerating. It's just
correct.
that like what makes you a living being is twisted. You're no
still
longer
in there. You're
you're
still
still
in
there.
there, but your brain is rotting.
Your soul is within that body.
Your soul is there. Your body, so your memories are there in the beginning. Your personality is there in the beginning, but as your brain rots, you lose that. It's like dementia. It's like you sundown, you become chaotic or vegetative or violent.
Mm-hmm.
You forget things, so you're driving your car and you run over someone's kid because oops, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So this is more like you're sort of kind of almost in a prison almost.
Mm-hmm.
Your soul is locked to this body.
Yeah.
And so as the body rots, the body's going to eventually rot to a state that it cannot move anymore. So what happens then to the soul?
That's a great question. We'll get there.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So we're in the first arc. This is issue 8. We're going to issue 12. Okay. And so where we started was 10 years into that apocalypse, and we're following this cowboy, not this guy. He's undead, but our cowboy is alive, and his name is Jude St. Clair, and he's like one of the last guys that's still trying to figure out what the heck happened, right? And so he's been on this journey, and he has this journal full of conspiracy theories, and he's been going through things and tracking people down and surviving these crazy things. So this is him. Sorry, he's a little blown up right now because he just experienced something in the last issue, so that's why he looks like that.
Yeah, he looks fucked.
Yeah, he's messed up. He went through a lot in the last issue, but now he's in what they call the Golden City. It's Las Vegas, and he is so close to the answer. So he does figure it out in the first 12, and that's all I'm gonna say. So once he figures it out, then the question becomes, can he put it back to the way it was?
Okay, so he's on a quest to fix the world, but it's a couple of things like I guess he's found out what's the catalyst that's started.
He hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh, so that's part of the story as well. You haven't got to that part then,
right? Okay. But this is where we are in the arc. Like we're 8 issues in. You got to see the world and like him survive things and like he has some really random skills. He's super sarcastic. He can pick locks and he can utilize sign language. Those are like his primary skills.
Cool. I'm liking it.
So,
and you're 8 issues in. That's
this is issue 8.
This is great.
So we are into that part of the story where the answers are going to start coming fast and hard. That's what she said.
It's interesting. I have never heard of this book until like now, and it's so interesting. So I know you got like special tiers for people who try to catch up. So this is going to be like. So can we hear that? Can you like shout that out and tell people like you can catch up with the story by getting this?
Of course. Well, we have because we have hot sauce. We also have a ketchup tier, KETCHUP, ketchup. So you can get issues 1 through 8, and that comes with PDFs of 1 through 8. We have an option right there, like you can just start at issue number 1. Since we're at issue 8, sometimes it's hard for people like this sounds really cool, but I can't afford all 8. So they start with just issue 1. We have a digital catch-up tier for $25.
Great idea.
So you can if you like PDFs and you want to be caught up, and again, it just depends on what your level is. I love to do the physical because I want to binge read the PDFs and then go back and slow read the physical copies.
Physical, yeah. Sit back with a nice little latte somewhere.
Yes.
Sit back and just read that book.
And now you definitely want to read mine at least twice because I'm hiding stuff in there. There's stuff in the background. There's QR codes built in there. I think I wrote musical. There's a musical Easter egg. Like there's a ton of stuff in these. So I mean, like I put my heart and soul into these.
You're the artist and the writer, or which one are you?
No.
I'm the writer. I have an art team. I have 2 wonderful gentlemen, Gilbert Perez, who does pencils and inks, and Matt Chambers, who does the colors, and then I letter. So
cool. Kudos.
Thank you.
Nice looking book. Nice. I like the story. It's good, gory, and mysterious, and it looks like it's a path. I like stories that put a character or the antagonist not antagonist, protagonist. Got mixed up. I like it when you put people on paths, and that path can lead you to like finding out what's going on, or you're looking for something. I like that kind of story, and I like mystery. So it looks like a lot of mysteries built into it. It's like a kind of like The Walking Dead. Like we know that the event happened, nobody knows how or what, or So I kind of like that stuff, And hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Thank you.
What's up, guys?
TV Comics.
Are you following me?
I am following you, bro. I'm your full-time stalker now. I saw this artwork with the striped kind of plaid red shirt and the black sort of dark blue. And immediately I thought I was looking at Spider-Man for a second. Because he's got the costume torn and stuff like that. He's got like the same kind of color hair. I was like, is this Spider-Man? But no, I see it now.
No. My buddy DM Ray is in the chat, and he does book reviews. So he does these really cool like 1-minute video reviews, and he's reviewed a few of my issues. So if you guys want to hear what he has to say, and he'll recap the issue with no spoilers, they're great. So you can see what other people think. Here's the link. Thank you, Pops Van Zant. By the way, those poker cards that we all love, Pops Van Zant came up with that idea. That was him. So
I haven't seen Pops in a hot minute.
I'm part of Pops' network. I host a podcast every Tuesday called the Tuesday Morning Brew, and so I'm part of the Madness Network. Just so you guys know.
Sweet.
I love the art. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm saying it too. I got to dig into art. It's real cool looking.
Thank you.
There's sort of a cartoony vibe to it, which of course I'm a fan of.
Yeah, between the comic books and the hot sauce and all the crazy merch that I have. And again, we didn't get to those stretch goals. I want to show you guys I want to show you the hot sauce hard candy because that's what I want to talk about.
I'm sorry, this show is chaotic.
That's all right. I live in chaos. It's fine. So
I'm like one of those parents that just like is way too permissive of their children,
Oh.
Like I just let these people get away with everything,
So
well, at least Cynic ain't go rogue and did a stream against your stream.
Well, no, I no, it's like I told Lori beforehand. I'm like, look, all the panelists that will come on, they will be very nice to you, but they will be horribly mean to me. That's the way it works.
Yeah, it's the way. Yeah.
I was only mean to you one time, and it was for the bit.
Yeah, no, because you gave in to peer pressure.
Yeah, you did. You gave it a peer
pressure.
So if you scroll down a little more, Ben.
Oh, yes.
So these are the backer goals. So again, this is every 50 backers, we unlock a poker card, but we've been unlocking dollar stretch goals too. So at 5,000, we unlock this massive indie PDF bundle. What I love about this stretch goal is that it doesn't matter if you're a physical backer or a digital backer, everybody can get this. And so I have an additional 16 comics PDF that I'm going to send a link, and you can get to all of these. So you might find your next favorite read in this bundle here, which is a lot of fun.
Damn.
Okay.
So there's that. We unlocked this. So this is a little piggy named Kevin Bacon. The fans named him. And I'm going to get a scratch and sniff sticker made of Kevin Bacon that smells like bacon.
Okay.
He's undead?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's an undead piggy, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, God, that's not going to smell good.
Yeah, it's going to smell like bacon.
I mean, like raw bacon that's been left out in the sun for a few days.
No, it'll just smell like regular bacon. I can't make the scent company change their scent to undead bacon. That would be weird. I'm not scenting them myself. I'm picking from a list of scents from the people that make scratch and sniff stickers.
Well, no, just get it in bacon and call it undead bacon.
Now, this is a question
it's Kevin Bacon.
This is a question for Fuseboxx. So Fuseboxx, before I read Outlaw Nights, and because I'm like drawing this picture for. Let me show you, Lori, what I'm doing for. Let me get this. I'm doing this for Fuseboxx. There it is. Go ahead and show it, Fuseboxx.
Ooh.
Yes,
So I'm drawing this picture of Outlaw Nights, and What was it you said? Like he has cornrows in his head?
Yeah. The guy on the far right has cornrows, not a fade.
Okay. And that's the only problem you see so far. It's just that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Looks great. I love it.
Gun and the
That is
Dallas.
yeah. Yes, that is code. She
is it?
She is she doesn't talk a lot. She's very quiet, but if you piss her off, she'll pull a knife on you real quick.
Oh, she sounds like me. That's great.
I will say it does kind of look like she has a massive.
I was going to say that too. I was like, Are we not talking about phallus? No.
She has a massive brain.
Yeah.
No.
Scroll down just a little bit. Scroll down.
I'm trying it. There we go. Right there.
There's
gun.
Right there.
We're not talking about that.
I noticed that today, so I'm actually redrawing that. I'm actually redrawing her, so I can fix that.
I was like, is that intentional? Like, what are we?
It was totally unintentional, but like I was drawing it like really fast. Like, well, I know she got a gun. Put the gun here. I'm like, well, maybe. And then after somebody said something, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should just move the gun up a little bit or make it smaller or something. I don't know.
If it was a Wheeler comic, that would be intentional.
yeah, this was a Wheeler comic. It would definitely be
basically because it's the future. It's a lightweight metal, so that's why she's able to use a huge gun.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, but it came out pretty good. I mean, I like what I did so far.
Yeah, no, the anatomy looks great. You know what I mean? Like they look in perspective, they look like people. They're not, they look. I can't do anything like that. So kudos to you, man.
I think.
One gun. His art is incredible. Like I love the fact that he's doing this. Like
cool.
this is getting me jacked up.
I try to hear him like Outlaw Nights, and like I go to sleep. I see Ben in my dream saying Outlaw Nights. Have you got Outlaw Nights? I'm like, mother, send me the book so I can draw the characters. Send them.
Well, we'll get Outlaw Nights. Man, that's you gotta follow these compulsions. But anyway,
how many characters are? Well, I'm going to read the book. You sent it to him. I just seen in my. That's why I came over here to let you know that I got the copies. So, how many characters are in this freaking book that are like the mainstays of the book?
I would. He was talking about Outlaw Nights. He was
okay,
asking, but
I'll just sit here and flip my knife.
I'm sorry.
No. Your book. What? Wait. Who are the protagonists? Your book, Lori. Yeah.
Who are you the protagonist? Your book.
I wasn't sure you were asking, so I was just like, no. Go ahead.
Just
your book, Lori.
Just put away the knife. Just put away the knife.
Away the knife. I like the knife.
Yeah, we're kind of like agitated because of the knife.
Aww.
We're not feeling comfortable, are we, guys?
I've never seen.
I'm actually having a great time.
But yeah, let's talk about your book, Lori. I mean, more about the antagonist and the world. Who's that flanking her hair?
What are you talking about right now? What is going on?
What? No, it's something on the screen. So that you?
Yeah. Okay. So this is another stretch goal we just broke today.
I'm like, what I'm watching?
So I made a little GIF because I love this. I love this stretch goal. So I call it the slice and dice. And so we've done this quite a few times at this point. But what happens is I will put out a poll, and it's going to be summertime, so it'll probably be a watermelon this time. So the backers get to name the watermelon, and they get to vote on a weapon for me to destroy the watermelon. Okay. And then on my Tuesday morning brew podcast, I will dress up. I've been dressing up as Pikachu. I have a bear onesie, a Big James onesie, and I will smash the hell out of a pumpkin or a watermelon. We've done a jackfruit. We've done a pineapple. And it's just good destructive fun. It's people. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just people get to participate in the murder of this.
Oh yeah.
Vegetable.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I've seen folks doing stuff like that on some campaigns from back in the day.
Have you? I thought I was
classic.
I was like, who else is so insane? I need to make them my friend.
That's cool. Well,
yeah.
I'm tired, man. I gotta go to sleep. I've been up working all day, streaming all day, man. So I just thought I'd come in here and make you the last person I get on stream with the Night Fuseboxx. Nice meeting you, Lori.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah, Evie, keep him company, Evie, and because I know Cynic is, I think he's drunk, and that's why he hasn't said anything. Cynic is dead drunk.
I don't
know why.
think so.
I was promoting in another chat somewhere. Sorry, guys, got to keep the show rolling. You got to get more eyes on you every once in a while.
Yeah.
After reading all those DMs, I don't blame you for being blackout drunk.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, man. It was 18 hours of DMs and moonshine, so.
Yeah, man.
Hilarious.
I guess I'll see you Friday, unless we're gonna do a special show Thursday. Because between now and Friday, somebody always does something so stupid that you got to say.
Oh, I'm definitely not streaming until Friday. I've got to take a break. Like those 3 days of 6-hour streams was killing me, or 4 days.
Yeah. That was. I was there.
It's true.
Yeah, but you weren't hosting, so.
Yeah, thank God I wasn't, because I'm like, some of that shit, man, got so bad. I had to fucking like take my headset off and set it to the side and spray it with Lysol. It was so bad.
No, they were very bad.
Oh, they were really bad. But anyway, I'll see you guys later, man. I'm going to sleep. Take care.
All right, man.
Good night, man.
One gun.
So anyway, okay, Zombeans roasted coffee.
So here I am again with my 5,000 hobbies. I roast coffee beans.
So on top of woodworking, on top of creating what was the God, there were so many. Good Lord.
The mini
so many
books,
you can't remember.
The rebound books, the ceramic mug. I know.
The mugs.
Yeah, I have a problem.
You're just
the watermelons.
That's what.
Yeah, smashing the watermelons, doing martial arts, and I have this good equal destroy and create. You know what I mean? You gotta keep it even, right? You can't be too destructive. You can't be. You can walk that fine line. So I roast coffee beans. So I'm gonna send everybody. It's just a small amount of coffee beans. Just to, if you grind it, it'll brew you 1 cup of coffee. But you can do that and then come have a cup of coffee with me on the Tuesday morning brew. Isn't that cool? So we can have a cup of coffee together on the podcast. So I thought that was fun. But I love calling them zombeans. That's just hilarious. So do you feel undead? Do you need a pick-me-up? Have some zombeans.
Good Lord. Produces her own coffee beans. Next. Did you produce this air freshener yourself?
Well, I'm gonna get blank ones and I'm gonna sublimate them myself.
Yep.
Does that count?
Okay. Oh, you make your own hot sauce?
Okay, now question. This comic, did you draw or write it or do both?
I'm the writer. I pay 2 gentlemen. There's Gilbert Perez, who's on pencils and inks, and then there's Matt Chambers, who's the colorist. I letter the book, but I pay people much more talented than myself to draw it. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't do literally everything.
I don't. I know. And like people are like, "What don't you do?" I'm like, I don't decorate cakes. I suck at that. I've tried a few times and I just gave up. So I will never decorate a cake. Nope.
That's good though.
I don't know. I know, I do enough things. I don't need to decorate cakes too.
Well, you make your own hard candy?
Yeah. Yep. I use my own hot sauce and I make hard candy. Little skull-shaped ones. They're super cute. So I use the Carolina Reaper sauce. It's called Reaper's Revenge in these hard candies. So, hey, if we get to 8,000, I will send you all a piece of hard candy. They're really good. It's like that sweet and spicy. It's good. I'm not telling you guys what this one is. I have a really good idea of what this is going to be, but I'm not going to announce it until if we get to 9,000. We've never gotten to 9,000, so I don't know. But so maybe I won't have to tell you, but it's fun.
Does it involve a head being ripped off and blowing up?
I'll have to order some M80s. No.
And then can it be Ben's head blowing up?
It's always me.
No, I don't want to blow up actual people. I get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you even suggest such a thing, Evie?
I don't know. Just thinking aloud.
$10,000.
I wish Ben would think ever, even at well.
I think y'all just come in and sass me. $10,000.
I'm sassed.
The Big James short preview pages.
So I've written it's just an 8-page short story, but it's 100% Big James destruction. So people love this bear. And if you want to see this bear do bodily harm to a group of people, that's what this 8 pages is. And so if we get to 10,000, I will start this and I will release 2 of the pages in this book. So you'll get issue 8 and 2 extra pages will be Big James pages. Does that make sense? So.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just
how did
like
Big James come about?
Big James is a undead bear. Because death is broken, so it can be undead moose, undead fish, undead insects. You name it. If it's moving, it can be undead. So we have this giant undead bear in the story that's in issue 1 that's mess you up. Because I mean, like, think about it. If it's a bear, it can run faster than you, it can climb trees, it can swim.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead if you ever run into a grizzly bear.
Yeah, and it's undead, so you can't kill it. You just piss it off. So how do you get away from that?
You don't. You just die.
Well, you have to read issue 1 to find out what happens.
Well, you make friends with him.
Don't do that.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit. Never mind. Nothing.
It's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You can't make friends with that.
I didn't do anything. Nothing.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Here's where I talk about the riddles and like you can solve the riddles and find out more about this. You can call the phone numbers. You can find the hidden websites and the videos on YouTube. There's a ton of cool stuff that will give you more insight about how the world works. But you can interact with it like it's real. Like this one right here is my favorite because if you can figure out that riddle, you can call the phone number and someone picks up. It's an answering service, so you're not calling me, right? But there's a recording there that will you can interact with.
Oh cool? My God.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I love the movie coming out.
Do stuff like this where it starts to like bleed into like the real world.
Didn't I tell you everybody was like, pitch it to Netflix. And I was like, well, I don't know how to do that. So this is my answer to that. This is what I'm doing. So someday could it happen? Sure. That would be great. But
if you want Netflix would probably ruin it. But
yeah, that's true. We talked about that because you sell your complete rights to Netflix. Yeah. So they can change it, they can shelve it, they can do anything they want with it, and you can say nothing.
That's why everything on Netflix that gets adapted sucks. With few exceptions.
What about the packaging, Dylan? The hot sauce boxes, or what specifically are you looking for? I have these really nice, I don't have any left because I sent them all out, but there's this like beautiful black corrugated boxes that I worked out how to send the hot sauce that way. And so it goes comic on the bottom. And then I built this like divider. So like the 3 box set on one side, and then you could have something on the right side, or the 1 box fits on the right side and you could put merch on the left side, or you could put a 5 box on top and it fits the space perfectly. And so, yeah, I do custom packaging. And a lot of times I will order HTV and iron it onto the box. And so the boxes will show up with my logos, and like you open it and it says, thank you. They're gorgeous. So, I mean, like I strive to be the best version of myself every day.
Mission accomplished.
Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like you keep adding on stuff that you do. That's like custom.
I want it to be an experience. I want the unboxing to be experience. I want you to read the comic and get an experience and be attached. I want you to be able to solve the riddles and find more things, like eat the hot sauce and be connected to the story. Like there's just so many ways that you can interact with this world. It's a lot of fun for me. So why not? Come along. You belong. Hey, Carrie.
Hell yeah. No, and I mean, like this is such a unique idea. like it's kind of a blend of like oh God, what was the name of that movie with Meryl Streep
Death
and
Becomes Her.
Yes.
It's
like it's got that vibe, but you're doing it in sort of an action kind of survivalist Walking Dead kind of way.
Yeah. What I usually say, Death Becomes Her is a great reference, by the way. But I usually tell people it's like spaghetti western, Book of Eli, Walking Dead with some cocaine bear sprinkled on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cocaine bear reference.
Right. So it's like it.
I mean,
and gosh, there's so many layers to it.
I'm
It's
sorry.
So much. No, I was just saying, like, you could dive into this world and ask 5,000 questions and still not answer them all. So
you sold me on it for sure.
Thank you.
And I mean, 3 days. You said you're only 3 days in?
Well, that just flipped to 4, right? So it started at 27. We started at 27 days. So now it's down to 23. So
okay. So 4 days in, you've already exceeded your goal. I mean, good Lord.
Can you see why? I think we're super cool.
Oh, God,
I've learned from this. I need to do more stuff with my campaigns in the future. For sure. More like additional stuff, like the stretch goals and all that. I need to do a lot more stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just thinking outside the box, but it's also understanding your audience, because I spend a lot of time asking them what they want. And like, I listen all the time. Like that hot sauce candy came from a backer. He was like, I would eat this as a lollipop if I could. And I was like, I wonder if you can do that. So of course my butt's on Google, like, can you make hot sauce hard candy? And I was like, oh, you can. And so those are fairly new. So I was beta testing those on last campaign. So I made a batch and of different flavors, and I sent them out to a bunch of different backers. And I was like, hey, if you get a hot sauce candy, tell me what you think. Right. And so again, your backers, they feel like they're involved in the process, which is awesome for them. And then I'm getting real life marketing feedback. Like, do you like this flavor? Do you like that flavor? What was your favorite? What did you think about it? And then ultimately it helps make the decision for what I'm going to produce, because based off of their feedback. So there's just a lot of that, like having a conversation with your really big, your good, reliable, faithful backers. What do you want on this campaign? Because I want to make that happen for you. And like, can you sign my books? Absolutely. Can you put together something special for me? Absolutely. You know what I mean? It's just got to make it an experience. So there you go.
I hear you for sure.
Well, God, yeah. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't gotten it already, what on earth are you waiting for?
Come along.
Get that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I've definitely from just tonight, I've learned a lot. I just launched my first campaign like 8 days ago. So
hey, congrats, man.
Thank you. And I mean, technically it's funded. I put the goal to be 100 just because I wanted to guarantee that I would be able to package stuff and, get the experience of fulfilling a campaign, because that's really what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But the real goal I want to hit 50 copies sold. I want to hit that.
Mm-hmm.
If I hit that, I will dye my hair blonde like Chester.
I mean,
okay.
Wait. Your hair is not that far off from that already, Evie.
I was like, why don't you get your back waxed?
It's dark brown.
Yeah, why don't you wax your back? I've seen that.
You get a lot more viewers if you wax something.
I mean, I know when Ben finally shaved his head and quit pretending like he had hair, he got like double the viewers.
I still had hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was just not enough.
Thank you. You know what, Ben? I'm glad you finally admitted it.
Well, it took me a while. It took having to see it on a camera from above,
Yeah.
So, did someone send you a drone
it was
photo?
painful. No, I was taking a photo to try to prove somebody wrong about something. I proved myself wrong.
What was that?
how it goes.
My goodness.
Welcome to getting older. Yeah.
Oh man.
But so how far is issue 8 done, or is it being produced? Or...
Well, it's in production. The first 4 pages are complete. But I'm one of the people that truly has to use the Kickstarter in order to produce the book. So I'm not sitting on a bunch of money where I can, unfortunately go too far ahead. So we have enough money to get as far as we can, and then we got to run a Kickstarter. And so I love that creators now are like, oh, my book is already done and I've invested my own money. But it's like, I'm a housewife.
No,
I $4,000 extra just hanging out. So
I might actually have to crowdfund ahead of time this time.
Yeah, and I mean, you can get as far as you can get, and then you gotta raise funds. But that's what Kickstarter is for, And it's like, this is our 8th issue. I don't think people have to worry at this point. This book is coming out, right? Because I mean, that's sometimes what you worry about with a brand new creator. It's like you have no funds and you've never run a campaign, and you've never created anything. Are you going to be able to handle that, and actually fulfill and follow through?
Oh yeah.
So, but I mean, at this point, this is old hat to us. This is my 9th Kickstarter. This is our 8th issue, and we have a trade paperback. So I think you're pretty safe with me.
Well, usually it's like when somebody's first launching. I mean, this isn't your first time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, if somebody's just launching for the first time, I always recommend don't promise too many extras.
Yeah.
And, keep things kind of simple.
Yes.
And make sure that your fulfillment dates, you set those, you give yourself extra time.
Yes. Yeah. And I stand by, I 100% agree with you. If you are just starting, don't bog yourself down with merch. Mine are insane. Nobody needs to do this. This is just my insanity on display. But when you get further along, I have people that have been backing since issue number 1 are here. So they have all the books, right?
Yeah.
So they still want to help support, and they want to help fund the campaign quickly, so the algorithm gets pushed to the front. And then they know when we start breaking stretch goals that they get all the goods. So they might want to buy that t-shirt or that hoodie, or, the variant copies on top of their other copy, just to be able to help the creator and help fund the project. And so when you get further along, you have to give your fans an opportunity to do that, to invest in your project. But when you're beginning, hey, Vaughn, I didn't see you there. But in the beginning, it's just just stick to the book. You want people to read the book.
Oh, never mind.
I have a trip to the moon as an add-on. I need that. Is it free? $2. Can I add that on and go to the moon?
Well, I figured
this movie set right over here.
Well, that's gonna be for issue 12 of Pale Right. Path of the Pale.
No,
Right.
Vaughn has it right now. Vaughn, did you launch today and I missed it? I think you were planning on launching today. So this is Vaughn Fox, who's also a creator. There's a ton that are in the chat right now, but Vaughn is a creator, and I think he launched Sahara. I could be wrong. Tell me the truth, Vaughn. Did you launch and I missed it? Damn it.
Well, anytime y'all want to promote to a panel full of chaotic lunatics,
hey, I'm not chaotic
for yourself.
You catch me on a normal Tuesday, maybe a little bit. I've been very calm tonight.
No, you have been. I'm impressed. You've kept.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
The derision to a minimum.
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
I missed it, Vaughn. Sorry.
Yeah, we've streamed every day, 6-hour days. So,
Lord,
rough.
Why didn't you send me the link, Vaughn?
Yeah, Vaughn.
Vaughn,
yeah,
send me the link.
What are you doing, Vaughn? Vaughn, maybe next time send the link, okay?
Let's put the link here.
Yeah, I don't appreciate. You didn't send me the link either.
Oh, the Super Bowl. Yeah, people were distracted.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. That was boring, by the way.
I didn't watch anything.
It's part of the Sunday stream. I hate I missed that for the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl was boring.
I'm not really into sports, so I wasn't really invested in either team. Not that I'm invested in football altogether. And like at this point, I'm old, so I don't really know any of the artists that they had for the Super Bowl, and I wasn't really interested in watching the alternative one either. So I just like it. Here's what I was really upset about is the commercials, because I like to tune into the commercials. But last year, all the commercials were like AI commercials. And I was like, these are ruined. Were they AI again this year?
This year, yes.
So that's what I figured that would happen. I was like, if they were a half AI or a majority AI last year, they're just all going to be. So I was like, there's no appeal to me. So I went outside and I sat in my hot tub, which was way better.
Didn't you know that AI is real art?
I say that.
The thing is, the commercials, the only good commercial was the Pepsi one. That was really good. Look up the Pepsi one if you got the time.
Yeah, look that one up.
Nick,
all right.
Thought my conversation was so boring, he left the call.
Bye.
He does that. He drops out and he comes back in.
AI beer? That's ridiculous.
But the commercials mainly this year were about AI. Like, it wasn't just commercials using AI like in them to like make the commercials. It was like a bunch of AI companies making commercials. And the thing is you got to think about it. It's like, who are these for? Like, there was hardly any actual like products being marketed compared to the amount of like service, like software services and stuff like that. So the Super Bowl, I mean, they're not even trying to advertise to people anymore. They're just trying to advertise to corporations.
Oh my gosh.
We're cooked.
Blah, blah, blah. I made chicken wings on the barbecue for the hubs in the rotisserie basket. And we had chicken wings and carrot sticks and I forget what else. I didn't have time to bake bread. I usually bake bread when there's a football game because go sports, let's go bread. But I didn't even have time for that. So
I am not going to care about another Super Bowl unless the Saints miraculously get back to the Super Bowl, which is most likely never going to happen again. So
never say never.
It could happen. In your lifetime, though? I don't know, but
probably not.
Could happen.
The thing is, like, I'm also not really that much into sports, but when Mom says she's making chili, you go to Mom's house.
That's right. You go to Mom's house for that chili, 100%.
And you help her with stuff around the house, anything she asks, because that chili is worth killing people over.
Aw, Evie Comics, I love you. That's the best answer. That's right. That's what you do. You go take care of Mama so you can eat that chili. That's right.
That's right. I literally went over to her house today because she called me. She said, can you run over to the house? I said, what happened? She said, Sadie, her dog is out. She saw like her Ring doorbell said motion detected at the front door, and her big old white shepherd is just walking around the front door. So I'm like, okay, let me rush over there. So I drove over there, and I literally, just as I pulled up, that dog was in hunt mode. She had her head like
oh god,
going after something. I looked across the street at the neighbor's yard. There was a cat, and I no, you get back over there.
No, not the cat. No, thank you. Please don't eat that. Yeah, Big James is on your fantasy football team. That's amazing. I play my brain just 100% derailed. Oh, really?
That happens to me all the time.
We know.
Diablo, that's it. I played Diablo. I haven't played Diablo in a little bit, but I have this druid build out where they can turn into a werebear. So I named the druid James. So he's just a giant bear that runs around and just destroys things. It's awesome. So try it.
See, I love that. You're solidifying your characters in the culture.
It's hilarious to watch this
I love it.
Giant bear just bash things. Okay.
Sometimes we just need a refresh like that. Sometimes we just need to see a bear, destroying things.
No, it is not a kink thing, Chad.
Chad, please. This is a family show.
No, it is not. But still. I think I've been around on the show long enough to even I can tell. No. No. Maybe for you it is, Chad. You like bears?
It's just we don't want to get calls from the parents saying, "Look, my son really looks up to you, Ben, and what happened last night was deplorable."
Does that happen?
No.
You get phone calls from parents? Just curious.
So I'm looking through the chat, and I'm noticing a distinct lack of links to this Kickstarter campaign in the chat.
Oh,
well,
drop it. Can I drop it? I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
And I also have it linked in the chat.
I had to scroll all the way to the top to see it.
Here it is, my friends.
And I also have it in the description of the video.
Yes.
It's not hard to find either. If you're familiar with Kickstarter, you just go over there in the search bar and type in Path of the Pale Rider. I pull up very quickly because there's 9 campaigns. Like, find this one. It says active. Go shopping. Pick out what you like. Go play around in the add-ons. There's a ton of cool stuff in there. I've got anything from poker cards and stickers, and I have hats and koozies and button packs, shirts, hoodies. Oh, thank you, Vaughn.
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you can pick from in there. And then, of course, we have gorgeous covers. We got that William Russell Angry Path bundle with 9 covers. We have a catch-up tier. We have a mini catch-up tier. So if you want to read the whole story, but you can't afford the whole thing, there's 4 issues that come in one bundle. But I got to say, you don't want to stop there. You don't want to stop at 4. Trust me. Go all the way to 8. If you can binge read issues 1 through 8 in one sitting, I am so jealous. Because gosh, it is such an experience, and you're going to feel all the feels and throw the book and then pick it up and keep reading and find out where we're going next. There's a lot. So it's such a fun ride. You guys can.
How many pages is that all?
Yeah, I meant to ask.
So most of the issues are 24 pages. Issue 4 is 28 pages because this series used to be 13 issues, and then I took issue 4 and 5 and put them together. So it's a little bit more pages to get through the story, but it's like issue 4 was great, but issue 5 needed some more oomph, and I was like, this makes more sense to just tell them together. So the trade paperback is 148 pages in that. So you could do like 5, 6, 7, 8, and then add on a trade. And I have full-size trades, and I have digest-size trades. So there's a lot of different ways for you to read this series. It's really cool. That's what happens when you've been around the block a few times. We got all the things. We don't have the clap, but we have a lot of things.
I mean, I was gonna make a dirty joke there, but
she might have the clap, but I don't.
I decided against it. I decided to appeal to my better angels.
Good job. This lady is not one of them.
But no, I'm blown away. And what was it? I was gonna ask. In terms of like your previous campaigns, like were you steadily building with each one, or was it kind of up and down, or was
that first campaign, first of all, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was nuts because if I could go back, I probably would have put a goal of 500. My goal was the same it is on this campaign. My very first issue, 4,550. And I think we ended it was over 5,000. And it took us 28 days to fund, but we funded. And I went on something like 34 podcasts that campaign. And that just became my norm. You know what I mean? Like, I go on a ton of podcasts every campaign now because I enjoy it and I have fun. I meet new people, right? I make new friends, learn new things, talk, and it's great. So my first campaign, And then my second campaign actually went down a little bit. But this I found out is common because everybody is so excited for that issue 1, and your friends and your family are there and they're super excited for you and your new venture and go, Lori, go. And then your second campaign, they're like, oh, you're asking for more money.
Yep.
We already gave you money, so no thanks. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times you'll see it slightly go down, but it's so important to keep going because what you're doing is you're finding your actual audience. Your Aunt Margaret is not your audience. She backed you that first campaign because she loves you, right? Yeah. Someone like me that loves Westerns and horror, that's your audience you're looking for, right? And so the longer you do it, the more exposure, right? What were you saying, Ben?
None of my cousins got issue 2 of Outlaw Nights.
That's what I'm saying, right? And so, but it's common. It's common. It's just what happens. And so, but your issue 3, your third campaign usually will go up and then up. So mine have been right around the same, but slowly increasing, right? I think the most we did was issue, I want to say 5. I forget. It was last year, February's campaign, we did like 7,600. But this one is trending to be higher than that. But we don't ever know. You never know. You know what I mean? Like we could get a big backer. We could have someone cancel the next day. You never know. So it is what it is. And we're funded. We're having fun at this point. We're going to keep pushing forward and see how far it goes.
Now, question
for
the people who funded, who backed the digital version, when can they expect that to come in? Is it the same time?
No, it's actually earlier because as soon as the issue was done and fully edited, I released the PDF. So this is why I say you'll want the tier with if you read PDFs, because some people don't. They don't read them at all. But if you read the PDFs, I recommend getting the $15 tier because you get the PDF first, so you can binge read and find out what's happening in the story. And then, of course, the book has to go to print. So it takes like another month for it to show up at my house. And then I'm going to package all your stuff and send it to you. But you've read the story, so you know what it is. But then I go back and I slow read the comic and I turn the pages and I look for the Easter eggs. And that's when I do like the QR codes and the riddles and all of that, right? So that's my second read through, but it's on physical book, which is just a different experience in my opinion. So the PDF comes out first, and obviously after that file goes to print, and it usually takes about a month to get it through the print process. Sometimes it can take longer. It just depends on what time of year, how many things that printer has in before you, how big the job is.
Yeah.
All of that. What the shipping is like, because if it's shipping to me the same week as Christmas, then good luck. You know what I mean? Like it's going to take forever for it to get to me. It just depends.
So is that like the same way with the $25 bundle to catch up with all of it?
So if you want to read like issue 1 through 7 is done. If you want to read issue 7 while you're waiting, I can send you the links for 1 through 7 and you can read those as many times as you want. And then when issue 8 drops, we'll drop issue 8 and you can read that too. It's really up to you. You know what I mean? Okay. But the PDF,
I already got it.
What's that?
He's asking because
is that what you want? You want me to send you? I can send you the links for 1 through 7. That's fine.
Yeah. Because I like to whenever I get comics, I also like to do like YouTube reviews. So I really, like once I read, I probably, I don't know, I might do a whole big review, but I'll probably like segment it into like issues 1 through 4 and then 1 through 8 whenever 8 comes out, and do another review video.
That's cool. I appreciate that. I mean, like, who would say no to that?
I mean, that's how I like to support other creators here, is review their stuff honestly and all that. So
yeah, absolutely. I love when people review Path. Read it all the way through first, so you're not mad. You know what I mean? Like read the whole issue through and then go back and then try to form your thoughts, because like you'll be mad at the end of issue 1. You'll be mad. I don't know, issue 2. Issue 2 is like it's a cliffhanger. Issue 3, you're gonna be mad. Issue 4.
I feel like 4 is a good halfway point, right?
Yeah, issue 4 is a cliffhanger. And so when you read 1 through 4, that's meant to be like act 1 of a movie. You know what I mean? It's world building. It's learning the protagonist and understanding how everything works. That's what you're going to see in the first act. The second act, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, which is what we're wrapping up here with 8, is like the stakes. We know what the goal is. We're on our way to that, and then everything goes wrong. That's what act 2 is of a movie, right?
So like,
and then after 8, we're moving on, and it's like, okay, we're downhill to the answer and then the resolution. There is more after 12. So at 12, if you stop reading at 12, there is payoff, there is an ending. But there's a lot more questions that get asked. And so I haven't decided how we're going to continue after 12. My goal is to look, it's 12 issues. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I just want to get there. And then once I get to 12, we'll do the omnibus so you can get like the whole collection in one book and a collector's edition. And the poker card decks will be finished. And you know what I mean? Like, we have plans for that. And then after that, let's reassess and we'll see where we are at that. But there is a lot more story. There is a lot.
Yeah, I feel that. I've got stuff planned out so far ahead.
Yeah.
That I will be probably 40 years old if I continue
I'm already 40, honey.
I'm doing. Huh?
I'm going to be 97 and going to Comic-Cons. Hey, dearie, look at my hot sauce.
Well, hell yes.
So, but I mean, like, if I keep up at this pace and it's 2 books a year, it's going to be 18 years before I finish this series. So we'll see. We'll see how I want to progress. I might switch to novel. I might continue graphic novel and switch up the format. Like, instead of 28 pages, it becomes 48 pages. So the story gets out quicker.
You
I don't know. We'll see.
You strike me as somebody who has the discipline to write a novel.
Oh, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
No, it is because like I tried to do that and I lost patience with it after about like page 20.
I haven't tried yet, so we'll see. We'll see.
I did it. I just don't think I'm very great at it. Like I had a series I was working on, and after like the second installment of it, I just sort of I don't know. I sort of just lost all confidence in it. In the story, I felt like a lot of it was like, especially because this was around whenever I started working on Little Miss Steele, and that kind of I had like a lot more faith in that project. So I started putting more effort into that and started finding harder time to find time for the novel series. But maybe I'll pick it up again.
Are you a pantser or a plotter?
What is it?
Oh, I get it.
So pantsers right by the seat of their pants. They don't plan out beginning, middle, end, act 1, act 2, act 3. They just sit down and they're like, this is what my character would do. And they just write their way through the story. Plotters, I'm a plotter. So it's like, this is where I want to start. This is where I'm going to end. And then this is what's going to happen in the middle. And then I figure out like, okay, this is what's going to happen in between. That's my process.
I am a plotter as well. I have an end to like the Little Miss Steele series in mind.
Yeah.
And I have other other spin-off ideas that I could do from that, like that I've written down. Like I have it all on a document. I actually use I don't know if you ever heard of Campfire.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's like yeah. It's really good. I've really enjoyed using it, and it has like a characters page, so you can keep track of all your characters and stuff like that. Like it's super helpful for organizing all that stuff.
That's
cool. I've got a really good friend who has done some art for me in the past. He did some pages in Volume 1 and Volume 2, which are like flashback pages.
Mm-hmm.
And he's my test reader, man. He's my guinea pig. He has test read everything I've written down, and I get a lot of good feedback from him on stuff. So I've like I said, I'm like you. I've got a lot of stuff planned out. I could be doing this for the next 18 years.
Yeah, but I also have other stories to tell. So you know what I mean? Like I don't want to take 18 years. So that's why I'm like, I need to figure out how to get the story out faster. I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know?
You're doing way better than I am. I started doing this 5 years ago, and I've only gotten about 2 issues.
But everybody works at their own pace. So, I mean, like, you can't compare yourself. But I'm just saying, like, again, but it's so big. It's like, if I die before the the resolution happens, people are going to be upset. Like everybody's waiting for George R. R. Martin, but I'm like, I don't know if that shit's ever coming. So if we don't
He will revive
read,
you and as a zombie to finish writing the story.
Yeah, they'll have to just bring me back to life so I can finish writing it for you.
Yeah,
right?
and we'll have you'll have to do it fast because you'll be
decomposing. Yeah. All of a sudden, it's just like raw chocolate, and it's like that doesn't make any sense.
But your diehard fans would be like, "Oh, genius!
Genius! Chocolate! That was it! Chocolate did it!"
Oh man! All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head out for tonight.
Hell yeah, bud.
Thank you for having me on, Ben.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
Lori, for showing me this awesome comic that I'm gonna get to reading. And I will do a review of it.
When I'm off the stream, I will drop. There's a Google Drive link. I'm gonna drop into your messages on Kickstarter. So it'll be through Kickstarter. You'll see a message from me, and it'll be the link to go read 1 through 7.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you. Peace. Thank you for backing.
Thank you, bud. Hell yes, indeed. Yeah, this is great. Yeah.
It's been a fun show. I had fun. You guys are silly, but still a good time. Absolutely.
Well, that's the point,
Yeah.
That's how we keep them entertained. Because otherwise, yeah. I mean, I bore a lot of people anyway, even when I'm entertaining. But no, I was thinking about what you guys were talking about with the writing style. I think I'm kind of a weird hybrid of those two.
A plot pants. Pant. Yeah, it has to be plot pants. Yeah, I can't think of a way to make those two words go together the opposite way.
Well, it's like
Plant pot?
It's like I plot out to a degree, and then I just kind of let loose.
I mean, I think that's still considered a plotter because you're plotting out kind of like the beginning, middle, and end, but you still have to have that creative moment of just sitting with your character and letting them breathe.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, and I feel like a lot of the structure in a way kind of comes naturally once you've kind of gotten the rhythm down. You've seen enough movies and stuff, or you've studied the 3-act structure,
Right. Exactly. I was going to say there was one part that I was writing in the second act, and there's this character that is in a panther. Yeah, I guess so. There's one character that had like, she was at a crossroads, and I got stuck. I was just like, I don't know what she does here. And so I sat on that for months, and it took me, a while to really talk through that situation and like, what if this happened, or what if that happened, and what if this, and then none of them really felt right for this character. So I mean, like, do you ever get to that where you're just, it's not really a writer's block, but it's like your character is at a crossroads and you're like, I'm not sure which way to take them.
Kind of. I do hit that a lot. And I think what was fun though for me was, I think especially when I wrote the first Outlaw Nights, I had this whole outline because I was trying to plot all of it out for a change. I was trying to like develop the skill better. And so I plotted this huge thing. And then when I started writing it, I just kind of felt in a different direction.
Yeah.
It's like it just happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think how I got myself out of that funk was I literally went on walks with my dog, and I would put earphone in so people thought I was talking on the phone, but I was talking through the dialogue. And so, but I put the headphone in so people didn't think I was absolutely nuts, because of course I'm nuts. But at least with that, and it's like I could talk out loud and hear the dialogue, and I think that's what got me out of it. And it took a few walks for me to be like, okay, this is what needs to happen. And of course, it's a terrible situation, so I made it worse by walking around and being inspired to devastate the readers. I'm sorry. but it's a devastating thing now. So
well,
enjoy.
I
when we get there.
see that's just intriguing. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, you're just gonna love every issue. Like, it's another to be like, no, you're gonna
be mad.
Oh
You're
my
gonna be
God,
mad.
what the fuck happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's like issue 5 is like that, where people are like, are you kidding me? Like, why would you? And I was like, but it's essential to the trauma that drives Jude St. Clair. Like, there's a reason for it. I'm not just lighting characters on fire because for no reason. It's essential to the story for a reason, and it's all connected. Because again, I wrote it in 2018, and so I've had time to like wiggle this and what's the worst that can happen? This, make it worse, poke it with a knife. But yeah, and so when I did the second arc, I was able to actually go back and foreshadow things in the first arc after I had worked on the second arc. You see what I mean? Before we even went into production, because I finished in 2018 and we didn't produce our first issue into 2022. So there's all this time where I was fine tuning the story. And so it's a giant spider web with all these little breadcrumbs laid through the story. So people are like, did you ever change the story for a reason? Like, you got so far and like your artist did this. The only time I've done that was because Gilbert Perez drew a puppy into a scene that I didn't have a puppy. And we had to kill the puppy.
What?
We had to kill the puppy.
No.
I made the fandom name the puppy before we killed the puppy, which is so traumatic.
No.
And then I wrote that puppy into the next issue to like run by and have a scene because I thought it was funny. So yeah, I drink tears of my readers.
I protest. That is no. Where is John Wick?
Funny. It's funny. You have to go see it. You have to see it. It's hilarious.
Hell yeah. I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting that vibe.
Gary.
But yeah, no, it has been awesome meeting you. All of us have been incredibly impressed.
Thank you.
Ladies and gents, if you have not yet, get on Kickstarter right now. Get yourself caught up with all 8 issues of Path of the Pale Rider.
You won't regret it. You won't.
And yeah, I think we're probably going to call it an early night tonight, mainly just because I think a lot of our usual folks are very sleepy.
They all took off. That's okay. I've been talking literally all day. So I probably should stop because I might lose my voice and I have 23 more days of podcasting to do. So,
oh, good Lord.
That's right.
But it has been a pleasure having you on, and you are welcome back anytime you wish. I mean, I understand if you don't want to, but like
I try not to hit the same campaign or same podcast twice in one campaign, but I'll be back around because I'll be campaigning twice more this year.
And also, if you ever just want to come hang, you want to come see us,
harass
you're welcome.
the panelists. I can do that. I'm really good at that.
Hell yeah. And where can everybody find you?
Well, I'm on Facebook. Lori Calcaterra. We have a Facebook group called Path of the Pale Rider. Definitely join that one. That's where the shenanigans happen. We do, I mentioned like people named Sad Pancake and people named Kevin Bacon. This is where they're doing it, is it's in the group because I'll run polls in there and we play games, and they usually get the first dibs on like the mid-campaign merch and stuff like that. It goes there first, and then they can get into the campaign and get the stuff before I announce it for everybody else. So it's beneficial to be in the group. We'll just say that. I'm on Instagram at Lori Calcaterra. I'm on TikTok. It's at Path of the Pale Rider with stupid underscores between all the words. And I highly regret doing that because it's too dang long. I am on X. It's at Path Pale Rider. But basically, if you just look up Path of the Pale Rider or Lori Calcaterra, you find me. My SEO is great. So I have a YouTube channel. It's Lori Calcaterra 360. Come watch the Tuesday Morning Brew on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play a funny game called Would You Hug This on my show. It's great.
Well, hell yes, indeed. And I am, of course, your host, Ben, aka the Fuseboxx. You can find me on Twitter at Fuseboxx7. You can also find me on Instagram at Outlaw Nights. And you can find me on Facebook under my real name, Ben Fuselier, Fuselier. And if you haven't yet, get yourself over to Fund My Comic or Indiegogo. Although right now I would prefer just Fund My Comic because Indiegogo's new system is so weird and screwy. I had 2 backers back recently, and I haven't gotten the payment yet, and it's been weird. It's
weird.
So, Fund My Comic. Get yourself Outlaw Nights. We've got issues 1 and 2 still available. Highly recommend. And catch me here on Fuseboxx every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. We like to promote awesome creators, and we also like to just shoot the shit, joke around, be complete assholes, and menace to society. That's what we do. If you like anything we had to say, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And hell, if you didn't like anything we had to say, if you were just offended or disgusted by Cynic, then go ahead and hit the dislike button. Because whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't matter. It feeds us. We crave the attention. That's why we're here on YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for joining us once again, ladies and gentlemen, and we will talk to you all later.
Bye.